body as well. This is the cosmic Christ, the universal beings that are consciousness is the symbolism of the eye and the golden light, and then the Milky Ways are all cosmic dust. So consciousness and cosmic dust is what we are, and when we stare into the eyes of the beloved, we get to see our oneness sometimes. And then this is an ayahuasca experience opened me up into this realm of complete interconnectedness. This is only one layer of an endless web of these sort of Mobius heads going from one layer to another. It's a net of being. And so inside of all of those different universes are different universes. And it all goes on infinitely. So.
And interestingly enough, it parallels the scientific ideas about string theory and the interconnectedness and one universe leading to another.
Well, this is coming through the human lens, so hence the anthropic kind of Godhead element to it. But it's an acknowledgement of that because I think it's important to bring that into our sacred spaces.
And speaking of sacred spaces,
so this is after having that vision of the net of being, I had a new vision of the temple that we want to build, the Chapel of Sacred Mirrors. So this is kind of a fractal architecture where you've got these heads creating the shape of the temple itself. And so there's little temple shapes that go around 12 lotus petals there, and they are altars to all the different wisdom traditions. And then it points from the worldwide traditions to the sort of universal wisdom that is represented at the dome in the top and all the angelic architecture and stuff, and that it implies that there's a being to nature, and that nature creates humans. It's like nature or the cosmic force creates love, creates humans, creates creativity, So this is a building that we would like to build, and we bought 40 acres in upstate New York to accomplish that fact. Allison and I and a group of dedicated artists for many years have been running the chapel, now recently a church, and so we want to build sacred space. That's our mission. Over the next year we're going to be raising funds and building out the exhibition hall there on the property, which will always house visionary art, and it will house the collection for now until we raise the funds to build the final chapel in the heart of the land.
And this is Allison's work. Could you want to say a brief word about this order-chaos duality work here?
Absolutely. Allison's work is based on the same visionary experience that I had back at the Universal Mind Lattice, and she created this system of chaos, order, and secret writing as her sort of trinity of factors. And the secret writing, to me, is the language of creativity. Chaos and order are part of all of our existence, all the time. They're major philosophical steps, and the communication between them is what the secret language communicates. And her work is on display in the chapel as well. So this is seraphic transport docking on the third eye, and so this was while taking ayahuasca down in Brazil, and being able to close your eyes and check the colors. So you can see beings of various, you can see beautiful things.
Another Holy Family.
Yes, a new kind of interpretation of the Holy Family here. And you've got the child, the golden child, pointing toward the one, but with the planet in its heart, and radiant kind of halo out from them. It contains the symbolism for many of the different world's wisdom traditions. And so there's a threatening kind of being down below that is pointing below, basically saying it's hopeless, you know, and ensnaring them to a little bit of degree, but the great hope is on the light and our connection to the one, and our maturing as a